Oh my goodness, they're back. The $900 welcome offers have returned on both the Ink Business Cash and the Ink Business Unlimited cards from Chase. And even better, these cards have no annual fee. And even better than that, those $900 are issued to you in the form of 90,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points, making them great for cash back and even greater for travel. And I suppose the third level of awesomeness is that the spend requirement to get those points is actually quite reasonable for a business card. You can get these offers after spending $6,000 on purchases in the first 3 months after opening your account. Do I have these cards myself? You bet I do. I've had them for quite some time now, although I will admit that when I got them, the welcome offers were much lower. So let's talk about why I and so many other people are really excited to see these best ever offers return for another round, because you may be able to get your hands on one of them even if you don't have a business yourself. That's because on the application itself, where it asks you for your legal business structure, on the scroll down menu, you can choose a sole proprietorship and just apply as you as an individual. That way, if you don't have an LLC or a corporation or a partnership formally structured anywhere, that's still okay. Also, where it prompts you for your EIN, you can actually change that to just use your SSN or ITIN, again as an individual. So could you be eligible for either or both of these cards without a registered business? Absolutely. Whether you do some daycare, tutoring, Uber Eats, deliveries, something like that, if you make money outside of your regular day job, then you may be able to apply and get approved for one of these cards. Time to get creative and have some fun with it. Now let's dive into both of these cards together side by side to see what they have to offer on a long-term basis as well, plus some really cool examples here of value of what those 90,000 points can actually do for you. Because that's likely the most exciting part for most people, we'll start off right with that. The welcome offers and the annual fees are displayed here on the screen. They are identical for both cards. The Business Cash is the one with the light gray color on the left-hand side, and the Business Unlimited is the darker gray on the right-hand side. Again, this is to earn 90,000 points, marketed as $900 of cash back after spending $6,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. They also give you a 0% APR on purchases for the first 12 months, then a variable rate to follow after that. Now, the value of this offer, as I mentioned before, is $900 whether you redeem the points for travel or for cash back. But it could be more, in fact, a lot more, if you combine one of these cards with a different Chase card. I'll show you some examples in just a few moments here. Also, again, these cards have a $0 annual fee, which makes these some of the biggest welcome offers on planet Earth right now for no-fee cards. And of course, the holy grail is actually getting both of these cards for 90K each, therefore giving you a total of 180,000 points. Is this possible for some individuals? You bet it is. We'll go over some of the rules toward the end of the video. All right, so imagine just for a moment here that you've already gotten one or both of these cards, and now you want to keep them long term because, again, there's a $0 annual fee, and there are some pretty great rewards categories to keep the points flowing in throughout the rest of the year. So here are the reward structures for both cards. For the Business Cash there at the top, you'll get 5% back on Lyft rides through March 31st, 2025. 5% back at office supply stores, and 5% back on internet, cable, and phone services. You'll also earn 2% cash back at gas stations and restaurants, then 1% back on all of your other purchases. Also note the asterisk there toward the end of 4 of those categories. They are capped. You can earn 5% on up to $25,000 of combined spend in those categories per year. Also, for the 2%, that will be up to the same 25K cap for those per year too. And make a mental note that year means card member year. So if you open up the card in September, then every September will be your card year or card anniversary. Moving on down to the Business Unlimited, that also gives you 5% back on Lyft rides through the end of March 2025. And then it's a much simpler structure. Just 1.5% back on all of your other purchases, no limit or caps with that 1.5. Making the Unlimited a great choice for all your non-bonus spend, meaning the things that you buy that would normally earn only 1% on the cash version or some other card. Now imagine that you've got all your 90,000 points plus some extra ones from your spending and you want to redeem them for something great. What are your different main options here to get you some great value? Check this out. Although Chase does give you a wide variety of options to redeem, 3 of the biggest ones are here on the screen just if you have the Ink Unlimited or cash by themselves. So you can redeem for travel via the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. That gives you a flat rate of 1 cent per point towards things like flights, hotels, car rentals, cruises, vacations, and experiences. As an example, your 90,000 points are worth $900. The second feature is called Pay Yourself Back there in yellow. This is through the same portal, just a different option in the portal. This gives you a statement credit, and these categories are subject to change over time. Right now, it is just for select charities all the way through the end of 2023. You get 1.25 cents per point with this method, making 90,000 points worth $1,125. If you'd like to see those charities, here is a pop-up right now over the screen. Feel free to pause this a bit longer to read over the different options here. And the third main option in green is for cash back as a statement credit or a deposit to an eligible account. Again, back to 1 cent per point here, so 90,000 points worth $900 of cash. But we're not done there, not even close. In fact, if you take these 2 cards and combine them with either the personal Chase Sapphire Preferred, there in the front, or the Ink Business Preferred, then you'll be able to make your points worth even more toward travel. Check this out. We'll call this Supercharged version 1.0. Now we have a whole new row as a new redemption option there at the top in like that light teal color for travel via transfer partners. Your points can now be worth about 1.7 cents on average. Average meaning it could be less, it could be a lot more, or right around the average. It can vary based on the itinerary that you build. I'll show you an example in just a moment. For that average figure, now your 90,000 points could be worth around $1,530 in either scenario. Then moving down a row to the darker blue are redemption rates for the travel via the Chase portal, which gives you the flat rates, went up from previously 1 cent per point. Now they are 1.25 cents, so 25% more for the same options. Your 90K points can now be worth a guaranteed $1,125. And for all of y'all out there who decide to combine these cards with the likes of the personal Chase Sapphire Reserve, you get access to Supercharged 2.0. The redemption rate for travel via transfer partners at the top line there still remains the same at a great average value of 1.7 cents per point, but your guaranteed flat rate of travel via the portal is now bumped again to 1.5 cents per point. So as an example, 90K points is now $1,350. So what are these transfer partners? Well, again, you must have either the Sapphire Preferred, Reserve, or Ink Preferred in combination with one of your business cash or unlimited cards to get access to them. But provided you decide to get one of those and pair them up, here is the list right there on the screen. Everything from Aer Lingus, Air Canada, Air France, KLM, all the way down to the likes of Virgin Atlantic and World of Hyatt. You'll see airlines here and hotel companies all mixed together. And there's potential for a huge outsized value way beyond what you can get with any sort of other redemption. The way this works, by the way, is you start initially with Chase points and you push them out or convert them into literally air miles or hotel points of the partner program. So after the transfer, you then end up with, for example, Air Canada Aeroplan points or miles to then go book a flight on Air Canada's site. You no longer have Chase points. So to give you an example of how powerful it can be to use other programs, check this out as a redemption with the World of Hyatt program for a really nice hotel. This is going to be the Thompson Chicago. I did a search and it was from October 20th through October 21st for a one-night stay here in a standard room, and you see this is the free night rate. So if I'm using World of Hyatt points, it would cost me 18,000 points to book that night in a standard king room. But what about the cash rate? Well, there are always a bunch of different cash rates, but I decided to choose 2 of them to show you here. First here is the least expensive option I could find. It is the members advanced purchase rate. So A, I'm a member of World of Hyatt, and advanced purchase means I pay all up front and it's not cancelable, but you also get the cheapest rate. So if my plans were fully firm, not gonna change, and I'm guaranteed to go, this would be the cheapest rate I could find for that night. Again, October 20th through the 21st, 1 king bed, total cost per room, including all the taxes and fees, $698.12, giving us the following value per point. We take the $698.12 in cash, divide it by the points rate, which we just saw was 18,000 points, multiply that result by 100, and we get 3.88 cents per point. Meaning our 90K bonus, if we use them all at this property for a multi-night stay, could be worth up to $3,492. But what if you need some flexibility? Well, you can also book the member rate if you were paying cash and without paying upfront, no advance purchase, giving you the ability to cancel within a certain time frame and get all your money back. With this member flexible rate, again, same dates, the 20th through the 21st, 1 king bed, the total cost here is $821.19. Now, if we would have normally paid cash for this, then our value per point would be the following. Same equation, $821.19 divided by 18K points times 100 is 4.56 cents per point. Again, using our entire bonus at this property for a multi-night stay, this would give us up to $4,104 for a 90K bonus. How is that 90K bonus looking now? Pretty good, eh? By the way, if you want to learn more about transfer partners, check out my beginner's guide over here. I'll also link it for you down below in the description to watch later. It's a great guide, and as you just saw, it depends on the rate of the night of the hotel or the airline, plus the overall itinerary that you build. So there's great potential value when you work the points in your favor for the right trip. How about some main benefits? You can add employee cards at no additional cost. There are also some business insights you can get, like quarterly reports, 24 months of your statements, and more, all online with your dashboard. Plus, you can separate your business expenses versus your personal expenses to have very good, clean accounting practices, and also customizable alerts like spend alerts and things like that. And despite the lack of benefits, which is actually pretty typical of a lot of cards that don't have an annual fee, these two still give you some nice protections that can be valuable for both travel and retail, such as auto rental collision damage waiver that is primary when you rent for business purposes, by the way, travel and emergency assistance services, roadside dispatch, purchase protection, and extended warranty, with some of the more fine print details there on your screen. Of course, more fine print does follow, so check out Chase's website and the guide to benefits for all the small fine print like deductibles and things like that where they apply. Now, for any of you out there who may want to join me in picking up one of these cards, you may have a couple of questions, especially with regards to application rules. So here's a quick Q&A session to help you out with that. Question: does the Chase 524 rule apply? Answer: you must be below 524 to get approved, but if you get approved, your 524 count will not increase. Does the Chase 24-month rule apply? Yes, you're eligible for the bonus if you do not have the same card open and you have not received a new card member bonus for the same card in the past 24 months. So if you want to learn more about these 90K offers on the Ink Unlimited or Ink Cash and consider adding one to your wallet, check out the links down below for more info. I'll put them in the description as well as a pinned comment, so they're really easy for you to find and get all that great info. With all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit other people, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications to be alerted about other great videos like this one. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, to learn more about these two incredible offers while they last, and to view my site with even more great offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I look forward to seeing you in future videos, and while you're waiting for that next one to be uploaded, always remember that you are great.